Hello and welcome everyone to our coffee yoga practice. Thank you for coming today. My name is Nadia. I'm going to guide us through our practice today. So if you do have a cup of coffee or tea or whatever you like, I have a cup of coffee, then let's just start by taking a sip of coffee, and then we'll move to the yoga part of coffee yoga. So why are we doing coffee yoga? You can just sit, have a couple sips of coffee, and just listen for a moment. Try to sit in a comfortable pose where you are cross-legged if you can be, spine straight, and if you need a cushion to sit on, or a pillow, anything. I'm sitting on a half moon. You can have a seat up there, because when you lift your hips above your knees, then your legs will not go numb. So when you're sitting all crunched up like that, it squeezes really tightly in here on your blood vessels, and we want to keep all the blood moving in our bodies. That's why you sit with the hips above the knees. A few deep breaths here. So feeling coffee moving through your body, noticing that you're in this moment. Enjoy every sip of coffee as the start of the practice. So start by being here. And the reason why we are connecting coffee and yoga is because many people drink a cup of coffee in the morning. And so this is an easy way of enhancing a ritual. If you already drink coffee every morning, or like me, it is life juice in a cup, you already have time to do a little bit of yoga. You can make your coffee, have coffee, and wake your body up in all different ways, all at the same time. Breathing deeply. The reason we always come back to our breath is because our breath is always with us, but there's a difference between breathing and intentional breathing. Sit tall. You have more than likely been breathing for the majority, if not all, of your life. But there's a difference between breathing and intentional breathing as you move. I was a gymnast when I was young, and I did 1 billion handstands at least, for sure, every day, hours, so many handstands. It's the basics of gymnastics. Then I learned a handstand in yoga. Those two things were completely different, and it was because of the intention behind it, and then the way I experienced the handstand. You can do the same movement your whole life and have it change by doing that same movement consciously instead of unconsciously. And that is why breathing is so important to practice as a conscious anchor for the awareness, because it's never going to leave you. And if it does, you're dead, so you don't need to meditate. Let's start slowly moving the body. I noticed that sometimes some of the difficulty, inhale, arms come up, big reach, exhale, arms come down. Let's do some of these circles. Inhale up, exhale down. Keep going. I noticed that some of the difficulty in getting up and thinking about doing yoga in the morning, even deeper than that, the thought of getting up in the morning is hardest for me on days when I associate waking up with work, opposite direction. Inhale up, exhale down, backwards, inhale up, exhale down, keep going. But when I wake up in the morning and I associate my day with freedom, happiness, a bit of a more timeless approach than the rigidity of work days, more lighthearted in the morning, it's easier for me to wake up those days. And exhale back down. Shrug your shoulders, move them in circles. I noticed it's easier to wake up when the wake up moment is not mixed with the thought of work. But I also noticed, deep breath in, sit tall, deep breath out, that yoga is more important and beneficial and easier in some ways on the days where it's more difficult to wake up, the work days. I am in a deeper space on those days than when you wake up late. It's easier to wake up, but my practice doesn't feel the same. Clasp the hands together, push them forward. So I wondered this morning, lift to the ceiling, shoulders come down the back, straight spine, space in the neck. I wondered if the difficulty of waking up in the mornings enhanced the yoga practice. Pull your low belly in and up, shoulder blades down. Enhanced your yoga practice in a way that it is harder to do those early morning work days and get up extra early. But the day itself, low belly in and up, breathe, transforms. For me it does, when I put that time in for morning yoga. And it transforms more than I notice my release. Arms come down so slow. My slower wake up days, Saturday or Sunday. It's still good for my body, but I notice the transformation, the change in how my day is approached by my awareness. That is different when I do a bit of morning yoga. Inhale, open your chest, pull the belly forward. Exhale, roll back. Inhale, come forward, lift the chin toward the ceiling. Exhale back. Pull your belly in. Inhale forward. Close your eyes. Exhale back. Inhale forward. Open up your chest. Breathe here. Exhale back. Use your breath as the pace of your movement. 2 more rounds of breathing. Inhale. Exhale. Back to center. Sit tall. Coffee. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Take time. You know what's interesting? The people that are the least busy and the people that are the most busy, that just have a life that's the busiest life, those two people have the exact same number of hours in the week. Exhale through your mouth. Let your body be a little bit soft. Shake anything out that feels tight. Almost there. This time we're going to clasp our fingers together. This. Point your finger up. Thumbs can clasp around each other in any way that's comfortable for you. Lift up toward the ceiling. Last time we pulled our shoulder blades down, making space in the neck. This time you can lift your shoulder blades up so your shoulders are up near your neck, and you're lifting and reaching as high as you can. So you are the tallest version of yourself from your tailbone up to the crown of your head, and then continuing to reach all the way to your pointer fingers. So doing everything you can to be taller, taller, taller. So inhaling, lifting up. Pull the low belly in. Feel everything lifting toward the ceiling. Take a deep inhale, even lifting higher. On your exhale, let the body curve toward the left. Feeling an opening in the right side body, trying to make the circle as wide as you can with your pointer finger. So no collapsing in the arms. You're still reaching, 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 and we're not curling right over. We're reaching to the top corner of your, wherever you are, bedroom, basement, workout room, hidden somewhere under a bridge. Reach to the corner of your bridge. That was deep. Inhale back to the top. Exhale, soften the shoulders for a second. Inhale, lift. Lift, 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 lift. Exhale, over to the right, opening up the left side body. Feel the opening in the intercostal muscles between the ribs. Point your fingers reaching up toward the corner of your basement, bedroom, workout room, bridge, wherever we're at. Keep reaching, keep breathing. Pull your low belly in and up, like your belly button is pulling in toward the spine. Inhale back to the top. One more big reach up. Exhale, spread the fingers, hands come down, clasp behind the back. Clasping the fingers together. Try to straighten the arms out. Okay, I'm gonna do this sideways. We're gonna try to either straighten the arms out, reaching toward the ground, making space in the neck, back, shoulders, lifting up if you want. If this is too much, reaching either, you can reach toward your arms. So see how I began by grasping. So here is an option, grasping like this. Option of grabbing an arm above the elbow, reaching, grabbing the other arm above the elbow, shoulders down. Okay, and you can always come to the wrists as well, bringing them down. So your flexibility is not being evaluated here. The goal is to find a way to bring the arms behind as far as you need to go to have sensation. It does not matter if your hands are clasped together and you've them lifted and they are just short of dislocation and you feel a gentle sensation, or if you are like this. That's enough if you feel sensation. So the whole practice is inward. Nothing is being evaluated. Nothing is being judged. In other words, no one cares. No one. Just you. It just has to be good for your body. Let's exhale, shake our shoulders out, and take our coffee. Excuse me. Sit tall, let the shoulders relax, move the head back and forth a little bit if you'd like. We did a lot of arm and shoulder work today, so if your neck feels tight, take a moment to move the head back and forth. Maybe some gentle head circles back and forth. Okay, and you can always move that into some gentle just torso circles. So you're moving your whole torso around, imagining that your legs are grounded into the earth. Imagine you're grounded in and there's soil that comes up to your hips. And your roots are coming out of there, so you can't move your legs because they are stuck under the earth. And the only thing you can do is circle the top of your body, like a nice circling plant. I'm not sure what kinds of plants do circles like this, but I'm sure there are some. When you're ready, just sitting in your comfortable, seated, easy pose. Come back to your breath, coffee, this moment. You can keep your coffee in your hands if you want. Stretch your legs out, flex your toes. Nice big straddle. If you are, it doesn't matter where you are. If you're here, if your knees are bent, wherever you are, flexing your toes, seeing if you can pull your kneecaps up toward the body so that you're bringing some tension into your quads. And as you pull your toes towards your knees, lifting up. If you'd like to lean forward just a little bit, you can, or a lot, or not at all. Point the toes, move the ankles around, move your feet, wake your feet up. Hello, feet. You'll need these today. All right, back to easy pose. One more sip of coffee. And we're up and off. Thank you so much for coming to practice today. I hope that you take this steady pace with you into your day. Because remember, you have all the time in the world, just as much time as everyone else. It's how you use that time that creates your life. Thank you for coming, and we'll see you again next time.